Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Underway at Allegiant Stadium. And just shutting him off there. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
First down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Oh, he's got Ibaka. That's complete. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved. Able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. He's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
19 Texas.
First down, here's the run with Cook. He'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. The Raiders at 9-3 here on the year. They coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Second down and 8.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Off the play fake. Stockton. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. You talk about this Falcon defense. They enter play 1 from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Tony.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground. ETN. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. And Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
To the air, Allen. This one into the hands of Metcalf. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep the quarterback upright.
And he'll find the cloud on the right side complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
First down.
But let's be honest about the whole thing. When you're looking for a reliable set of hands on 3rd down, the first thought is often not fullback. But that's who they turn to there, and he does a nice job of securing the football and picking up the first down.
On play action, Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Falcons. DK Metcalf with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Falcons are on the board first here in Vegas. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 37-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Emeka Egbuka, 62 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7.
The game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by when they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
And the Falcons, first down.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. To throw, it's Allen. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
The coach is always hot on the quarterback, reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there, and how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come up and put a hit on him, do they? Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendencies. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Busta Rhymes coming through from the Flipmo squad. Boy Scouts who I be, straight to your door. We coming straight to your door, bringing all your buckets to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be, Flipmo is the squad. Busta Rhymes break it down like this.
Allen gonna throw. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. You look at this Raiders defense. This unit, they struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 19. A good pickup there, a 22.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Back to the ground with Etienne. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Allen going to run with it. And his throw is incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. On play action, Allen. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 7-7, our score after one. And the first play will be a field goal try. And this one, a 41-yard attempt. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time, and the Falcons grab it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
Here we go. Let's go. 118. What's that?
Getting the ball is Cook running left. Down the left sideline. He may go. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. James Cook with his 17th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go? No one downfield there to stop him.
Falcons 10.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
We've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
2nd and 10.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. And the Raiders have got him.
Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack.
A good scheme and an early win for this pass rush. They got back there before he could work through his entire progression and ended that play early.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. And deep to return it is Marcus Jones.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at about the 28. They'll score that a 36-yard punt.
And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
All right. 18. What's up?
Up the middle, it's Cook.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down at 7.
On the quick, right? Ready?
Here's Cook again.
The 20, 5,
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. James Cook
with career touchdown number 128. He's now tied with Marvin Harrison for number 9 on the all-time list, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Falcons 10.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now ETN to start the drive.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
second down and 4. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I'll bet there's just a big sigh of relief now. Having finally gotten a first down running the football, they've struggled all game long. The defense has had their number. This may help their confidence moving forward.
Somebody got to do it. I take a cheap bag. Watch him do it. They're like, what he on? This is Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Allen off the play fake. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's caught inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons have cut it back within a score. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny.
Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Racing to the end zone. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. James Cook on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're able to get this one across
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Throwing now is Allen. And he's got his man in stride, complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's second down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Now Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Allen. He'll try and do this himself. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And here's Ryan Wright now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Jones on the return. 34 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Here we go.
Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Alert the hot. Here we go. Hey, south.
Throwing now is Stroud. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take over here up near the 40. Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, we do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
A gain of 19 yards. first down, Atlanta.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And this one is right through. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
This is 2nd and 8. Allen now looks to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 39-yard line. Etienne up the middle. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
Now Allen. And that is incomplete.
The coverage we just saw break out on third down. Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far.
Here we go.
Stroud looking to throw. Now, a quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Tony.
Give to Cook out of the gun. Might have gotten this one down to 28, and that's all. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
At 18. What's that?
A shotgun snap to Stroud. This one left side caught by Collins. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Nico Collins, 27 yards. And the Raiders are able to add on to that lead. And that is the definition of yards after catch. They go short on the pass, and the receiver does the rest.
Seems so harmless, doesn't it? To throw it underneath, a short pass like that. But boy, it gets dangerous in the hands of the right receiver as he makes a move and takes it the distance.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll look to ETN to start things out. They'll get this to the 24, and it's second down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Looking to throw. Allen. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well time there. And now 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Here's Jones on the return.
Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up.
The Raiders
We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
They start the drive with Cook. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory.
Ernest Jones there for the tackle.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 5. On the bootleg, Stroud. Throw right side, taken in by Collins.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 22 yards there, a first down.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Already. 118.
Quickly out wide to Mechie. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's a 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Cook up the gut. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And Stroud now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Emeka Egbuka, the second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Aubrey now for the PAT. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. At their own 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 58 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ballgame.
So after a run like that, I guarantee the head coach is saying to himself, maybe even over his headsets to the rest of the staff, what was that all game long? We needed that. That's the type of run we planned for going into the game. Didn't get much of that, but let's move it forward. Let's build on it, get ready for the next week, and let's go play.
Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Anybody that I really recognize ain't surprised just to rob the killer vibe. I be the beast you got trying to put it live, but I'm incentivized by the thighs.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line. A handoff for ETN. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming out.
That was well defense right there. He saw the play in front of him and able to hold the point of attack. Then he sheds it and goes and makes a tackle for a loss.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Off play action. Allen Allen going to run with it. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 24-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
First down. 24-yard gain on the play. And the Falcons first down.
They go play action here on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Second and 10.
Alert, alert, alert. Ready? All 52. What's that?
To the air, Allen. That is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Round 80. Stop. Pass.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Chloe, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred in this range. Put me outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay.
Well, just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Allen and the offense staying put. They'll go for it on fourth.
Hey, 56.
One final try here for Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless, take care of the ball on the way out.
Opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Here we go. 118. That's it.
Play action. Stroud now. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he's got room. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. James Cook with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Raiders are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth-quarter lead. Aubrey now for the point after. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Makes the score Raiders 49, Falcons 23.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Nick Bolton there on the tackle. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
319.
Allen going to throw. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
319. Go.
Play action. Now it's Allen. They'll try and do this himself. And that is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Allen, gotta have this one. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Ow, what's that? 118, what's that? Hey, South. Tango. Hey, Uno Mars.
Stroud working out of the gun. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
Boy, that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
I got to bring it to you, Calvin, then it's going to be quick. Right? Oh, you made up in the show before? Whoa. Get on the mother, catch you run with. Get done with. Jump quick. Book the dog with the bump. Now one. All over some jump. Ain't that something?
And they just did not get the snap away in time. Aubrey now for the PAT. Return there, give him an even 20 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Out there for their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. A good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Round 80.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all they needed. 1st down.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise him with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a 1st down. Gotta love that efficiency.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. And down he goes. Brought down the Raiders sack. Brian Burns. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
play action. Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand. Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. Here's Allen to throw it. They'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down.
One of the feature points of the end route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. What a big gainer in his sights, but he did not reel it in. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position.
On the quick, right?
They'll try the middle with Cook. Oh, he's got a little down. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense.